Hi, this is Teresa Kinney from the RAM studio at Sima, Madrid. And it's my pleasure to be interviewing today Christopher Hall, who is the past president of the National Association of Estate Agents in the UK. Christopher, thank you so much for being with us today.
It's a great pleasure to be.
Tell me and our viewers, what are the best opportunities for investment in the UK now?
Well, it's very easy to answer that question actually. House prices in the UK have gone down, let's say 30%. And one has got to see that they're not going to go much more than that. The UK is a small island, and there's so many people that want to buy. And, you know, the UK are, the owners in the UK want to own, they don't actually want to own. They're not like a lot of other European countries. And with them being small, the market is starting to pick up already. I've heard on today's news, 1.2% up this month. So we've really hit the bottom. I think we're out of it. It's quite difficult to predict the future, but I really do believe in the UK market. So if you've got investors who want to put money into something, I really do believe the UK market is the market they should be looking at.
Very good. The next question then would be, people from the UK, what are they interested in investing in Florida and the United States?
Yeah, that's not a difficult question to answer, but having said that, there are situations within the UK market that we have to address. Number one is people have, over the last year, and it's the UK economy coupled up with the global economy, have been thinking, well, I've got this amount of equity in my house and it's been lowered. So that's the first problem. The second problem is confidence. And as soon as you get confidence back in the market, not just the UK market will boom, but all markets will boom. With the Americans, as far as I'm concerned, I think I talk on behalf of a lot of the UK people. We've got affinity with them. There's a love story going on in America. I love it. And there's just something about Americans where when we come over to the States or wherever we meet you, it's like you give us a bit of an adrenaline rush. We go back and it helps us to do business. You're marvellous at that. And I think that, and obviously the majority of people do buy around Orlando and Tampa because of Disneyland. But there's a lot of things going on. Globally the world is becoming a smaller place, and yet on the other hand, there's more people in it. And so they get to know outlying areas. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Miami is an outlying area at all. But I had an inquiry for Colorado this week. And it was me who actually said, well, why Colorado? And they said, well, we've heard on the media, through the news, the media is so powerful these days. They said it's supposedly, not just the cleanest, but the most healthiest place to live. And we latch onto that and say, okay, let's market Colorado. And Miami has always got something. You can't take it away from Miami. You guys at RAM do a great job marketing in Miami. But at the end of the day, Miami, in some ways, it's quite easy to market because it's electric. That's vibrant. If we want to go anywhere, let's go down to Miami. And my trips to Miami have just been so memorable. It's just unbelievable.
Fantastic. Electric. Miami is electric. I like that. I want to talk to you now on your other role. You are currently the Vice President of World Networking and Marketing for FIABC. Tell us about that.
Yeah, well, I've been involved in real estate and construction all my life, and I've been involved in professionalism and education and licensing. But I came across FIABC and it was quite refreshing. It was a club, but what really attracted me is, everything aside, it was networking. You probably know that I carry this accolade, which I'm very proud of, as the networking nut in the States. And I've done speeches to FAR and Chicago about networking. But I think in this day and age now we've got to move on from networking. There's a lot of us now in networking, and we've got to really focus in on actually doing business. And I think what's really brought this home to us is the current economic climate. Money doesn't fall off trees, referrals don't fall off trees. We've got to work at it. Take the network that we've got and actually put a lot more into referrals. I was one of the first, if not the first, member, an AR member as well as an NAA member, to gain the TRC designation. Why did I go and get that designation? To give me a lead in the market and to meet the people that I want to know. And at the end of the day, why do we do all this? We do it because of business. Come back to FIABSA, they are only there for the business, making referrals. I think that's very refreshing. And one other great thing about FIABSA is they're multidisciplinary. There's more than 10 professional organisations that belong to FIABSA. So we're talking to financial advisors, we're talking to solicitors, we're talking to architects. So there's a whole range of people that make it that much more interesting and make these referrals almost fall off the trees. I have this analogy to fishing with referrals, and I say that you guys do a fantastic job in your associations, especially link this with the TRC, and you go to great lengths with the TRC examination, making sure that people are qualified to make these referrals or accept them. That's great. You give them the tools. You give them the fishing rod, you give them the line, you give them the bait, you give them the hook. But at the end of the day, the actually agent or the realtor has to go out and select their piece of the river. And in your case, Teresa, we're talking international. We're talking about Japan, Tokyo, we're talking about UK, we're talking about Canada, we're talking about Australia. You select what suits you, the people in your area, and the people that you meet. You then match them up with others in your area. That's all the jigsaw. So at the end of the day, you have to look at the area that you're going to fish in, and then you've got to be able to be a competent fisherman. You've got to know how to handle the client, i.e. the fish, and you've got to reel it in. You've got to close. If we're making referrals, we need to be talking to realities. We can close. That's very important.
We also talked about all of the tools that RAM provides and all of our networking and our connections worldwide. But it also has to do with not only using the tools to target to your particular market, but also using the right bait for the right buyers for the right market. You have heard directly from Christopher Hall, the major taking networking into referrals, taking networking into business. Thank you so much, longtime friend.
Thank you.
And wonderful leader for being here with us today.
It's been a great pleasure.